This is Viewers Corner News. Our news analysis today are on President Buhari's government naira redesign policy has destroyed Governor El-Rufai and his colleagues' manipulative agendas. The All Progressives Congress and the People's Democratic Party presidential candidates have become a laughing stock in the eyes of the world. Alhaji Bola Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, slept throughout the meeting with political party leaders and the National Peace Committee held in Abuja, Nigeria. Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State endorsing Mr Peter Obi of the Labour Party is a welcome development. Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi State in Nigeria is on the news again for the wrong reason. Stay with us. President Buhari's government naira redesign policy has destroyed Governor El-Rufai and his colleagues' manipulative agendas. The recent President Buhari's naira redesign policy has brought more hardship upon the people of Nigeria, which is sad. But one good thing about this naira redesign policy is that some of Nigeria's governors who kept billions of naira in their secret places, waiting to use them to buy votes during the election period, would not be able to do so anymore. If the naira redesign policy was not carried out by CBN, many Nigerians would have been bought over by dubious governors and their agents who want to always keep the people of Nigeria in abject poverty. Governor El-Rufai of Kaduna State and his colleagues visited President Buhari and asked him to extend the closing date of the old naira. President Buhari allegedly told them that in a few days, he shall decide on that matter. They did not stop there, they went to the Supreme Court of Nigeria, thinking that they would get quick judgment. Again, we have seen and heard how some governors kept billions of naira for the election while Nigerians are languishing in poverty, but with President Buhari's naira redesign policy, those huge sums of money kept in secret places by Nigeria's governors will be a waste. This is the reason some of these governors are crying out. The loss would be too much for them to bear, which is good. Only the 200 naira note remain legal tender, but the 500 and 1000 naira notes will no longer be in use. All the higher denominations these governors have in their possessions as alleged are now useless. The naira redesign policy is a good one. It would make the people of Nigeria vote for their choice of candidates because no one is going to bribe anyone to vote for him. The Viewers Corner News team is appealing to all Nigerians to bear the hardship for now and at the same time looking at the bigger picture ahead of them. The country shall be great again because those evil leaders who are using money to manipulate and cage Nigerians at every election are crying now as a result of President Buhari's naira redesign policy, which is nice. The All Progressives Congress and the People's Democratic Party presidential candidates have become a laughing stock in the eyes of the world. The presidential candidates of both the All Progressives Congress and the People's Democratic Party of Nigeria are accusing themselves, calling each other terrible names, instead of strategizing on how to get the economy of Nigeria to work better, assuming any of them wins the presidency of Nigeria. What is happening between the All Progressives Congress and the People's Democratic Party of Nigeria is an eye-opener, so that the people of Nigeria would be able to choose who would lead the country. Right now, the youths of Nigeria and others with good intentions for the country have taken over. The massive turnout for Mr Peter Obi of the Labour Party at every rally across the country is huge, which is great. Again, no human being can stop a moving train. Mr Peter Obi has come to stay. So we urge all Nigerians to join the obedient movement to save the country from collapsing. Get your permanent voters' cards ready, go out on election day and cast your votes for Mr. Peter Obi. He is the only presidential candidate who is going to change Nigeria for good. Alhaji Bola Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, slept throughout the meeting with political party leaders and the National Peace Committee held in Abuja. Viewers Corner News correspondent in Abuja gathered that during the meeting of political party leaders and the National Peace Committee held in Abuja, Alhaji Bola Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, slept throughout the meeting. It was his members who came with him to the meeting that spoke on his behalf. Our point is, Alhaji Bola Tinubu does not have the capacity and competence to direct the affairs of Nigeria. Those campaigning for him to lead Nigeria are very dishonest people. Alhaji Bola Tinubu's age and health condition have a question mark. Nigerians who are campaigning for him to lead the country should ask themselves this question. What if Alhaji Bola Tinubu goes out of Nigeria to attend meetings with other world leaders, assuming he becomes the president of Nigeria? How can he contribute meaningfully on such an occasion when he sleeps? The real management and stress associated with the presidency have not started and he is sleeping. it would be worse when the real management of Nigeria begins including meeting other world leaders. Hence, the Viewers Corner news team is calling on Nigerian voters to elect Mr. Peter Obi to lead Nigeria. He will direct the affairs of the country if he becomes the president of Nigeria. Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State endorsing Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party is a welcome development. The endorsement of Mr. Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party by Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State is a welcome development. He made a good choice because he believes that among all the presidential candidates seeking the #1 job in Nigeria, Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party is the most qualified for the job. Again, we are appealing to Nigerian voters to support Mr. Peter Obi's candidacy so that he can emerge the winner of the presidential election. Mr. Peter Obi is a great man and shall lead Nigeria nicely if he is allowed to do so. Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi State in Nigeria is on the news again for the wrong reason. For years, Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi State has not been able to pay workers their full salaries despite the huge sums of money he gets from the government of Nigeria on monthly basis as allocation for the state, but his wife was seen sharing huge sums of money to some people as alleged. Recently, Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi State joined some northern governors in asking President Buhari to extend the closing date of the old naira. President Buhari told them that after carefully reviewing his government policy concerning the naira issue, it is only the 200 note that will be legal tender, which those northern governors rejected. They refused to abide by such orders from the President of Nigeria. Hence, they went to the Supreme Court of Nigeria to get a judgment. President Buhari's naira redesign policy is hurting most of Nigeria's governors who looted the treasury of their states to use the stolen money and buy votes during elections. Now their evil agendas have failed them, hence they are crying wolf. We are appealing to Nigerians to bear the hardship which President Buhari's naira redesign policy has brought to the country. We believe that in the long run, it shall benefit all the people of Nigeria. Those governors who stockpiled billions of naira in their hiding places, waiting to use them during the election, will not be able to do so. The money will be useless in their hands. Meaning that President Buhari's decision on the naira redesign policy would give the people of Nigeria the opportunity to freely elect their choice of leaders without being bought over by dubious politicians. If you want to get more analysis on politics and good governance, health issues and others, subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell. Thanks for watching. This is Viewers Corner News Channel.